5 cabin locations that you should stay away from on Margaritaville at Sea Islander. And family and friends, before I begin, I just want to give a major acknowledgement to Evan. Evan was the first cruise contenter that I met. That was a couple months ago on Margaritaville at Sea Paradise, my first cruise on them. So if you love cruise content, go over there and check out their videos. Hello family and friends, on this beautiful day that has been given to us. Cheers, GrandpaHaven here. And I think I got a good one for you family and friends. I think I got a good gem for you today. It's no secret, I love Margaritaville at Sea Islander. I've been on about, I think it's about 10 cruises in the last 5 months. And I really gotten to know this ship. And so one thing I was thinking, in one of my tips, I always suggest you always want to be aware of your cabin location. Well, family and friends, I've been cruising for about 17 years, and I have to be honest with you. I never considered cabin location. I was all about cost. Whatever that price was, the cheapest, and it was the interior room, that's what I stayed in. But I have to say, Margaritaville at Sea spoiled me this summer. I've been on all balcony cruises. And so I'm spoiled now. And so what brings me to this video here is cabin location is very important. Now we've seen all the videos. There's a lot of great content out there that suggests avoiding the front, or avoiding the back, avoiding the elevator. But family and friends, this is what I'm going to do for you. For the Margaritaville at Sea Islander, I'm giving you cabin specifics. I'm giving you the exact cabin numbers that I think that you should avoid on Margaritaville at Sea if you're sensitive to noise, or you want to pay for that, or if you have paid for that gorgeous balcony or ocean view. So family and friends, here are my top 5 worst locations on Margaritaville at Sea Islander. Grab your cup of tea, sit back, and enjoy the video. Now, the cabin locations you may want to avoid on the Margaritaville at Sea Islander. Deck number 1, and it may not be the reason that you think. Margaritaville parked a lounge down here called the Coral Reef Lounge. On deck 1, the first 6 cabins in one of the noisiest areas of the ship. The first 6 cabins sits right at the entry of the Coral Reef Lounge, which means foot traffic before and after every show. If you're looking for a quiet area, these first few cabins on deck 1 should be avoided. Now we're going to move on to deck number 4 that has high volume of foot traffic and noise. The first few cabins sits directly at the entrance to the theater. Crowds gather early, conversations flow, doors open and close, and after each show there's a wave of people heading back to their cabins. If evening noise is an issue for you, the forward section should be avoided at all costs. Now let me paint the picture for you. Let's say you treat yourself on this cruise. You finally upgrade to an ocean view. You imagine sunlight pouring in, morning waves, and a clear horizon. But you didn't watch my video first. You open the door, walk over to the window, and instead of that big ocean, you're staring directly into a life raft. Big orange equipment, metal beams, Safety gear all blocking your view. Now look, it's good to know these safety equipment are there ready and available. Safety matters. But if you pay extra for an ocean view, this is not the view for you. And it's not just a few rooms. Family and friends, I suggest the whole deck number 4 be avoided. This affects almost the entire midsection of deck 4, close to about 100 cabins. The only exception is the very aft of the ship and the very forward, where rooms have a clean, unobstructed view. All right, moving up to deck number 5, another area to avoid when it comes to views, midship to forward. The balconies sit directly above midship lifeboats. So instead of looking straight down at open water, your balcony view drops straight onto the top of these lifeboats. And again, they're important, they're necessary, and it's good to know that they're right there. But if your dream balcony meant it is a clear open drop-off, deck 5, mid to forward, won't give you that experience. Family and friends, the Islander has a beautiful Centrum, a big open atrium with elevators running right through it. But because it's open, sound travels, and it travels far. Music and activities from deck 2 drift up all the way to deck 4, 5, 6, 7, and even 8. If your cabin is right beside the central elevators or anywhere overlooking that open space, you'll hear live music, game shows, announcements, and that late night energy from the atrium. Night owls won't mind it at all like me. But if you're an early bird sleeper, those Centrum-side cabins from deck 4 through deck 8
these rooms
are worth avoiding.
And I'm going to show you how far it extends. You can hear the noise outside or from the atrium. So these are the rooms to avoid.
All right, in my opinion, deck number 8 should be avoided at all costs. The deck sits directly under the outdoor action. Above you is the pool, the live music, the DJ, the outside bars, and the buffet. That means early morning chair scraping, midday foot traffic, and evening events, all traveling straight down. It's not a bad deck, but it's a busy one. So if you want quiet over your head, deck 8 probably isn't the best choice. Yeah, so future parrot heads, if you are thinking about selling on Margaritaville at Sea Islander, or have sailed on them in the past, and you got a question about a cabin location, I got a lot of footage out there. I went on every floor. But those were my top ones, but there are some other places to avoid, and there's some good locations too. So shoot it in the comments if you got a question about a cabin location or your upcoming cruise. I'll be more than happy to answer it. Feel free to hit that subscribe button on your way out. And I want to say, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Until next time, family and friends.